Hello students, welcome to Btech360. A lot of questions that have been coming to us, and one of them is about JEE Advanced and what are the kind of minimum marks that you need to qualify. You might be very confident on the aggregate score, but what kind of minimum marks that you require at a subject level for you to be qualifying to be actually sitting for the JoSAA counselling for IITs especially through the JEE Advanced course. And that is a question that's been coming to us. So what I did was I clubbed a lot of questions of this, and I'm trying to put together some data for you so that you understand what are your chances at a category level also of the minimum marks that you require at a subject level and the minimum marks that you require at an aggregate level, so that you would be able to qualify to be getting into one of the IITs. Before I start giving you data, 3 requests that I always have for you. Please do subscribe to Btech360. If you have any questions or any challenges or any issues that you have, please write to us in the message box here. We'll try to pick it up and talk to people. And I must thank our university partner, Chitkara University, for enabling us to putting this entire thing together. Now this question about what are the qualifying marks. So what we're talking of qualifying marks in JEE Advanced at a category level and at an aggregate level. So at a category level and also at a subject level and at an aggregate level. Now last year when we look at it, in the common rank list, which is the open category, what you call, the minimum marks per subject that you had to get was 7 marks. So you know that it's 360 marks and all those things, but 7 marks at each subject level you need to get to qualify for the JoSAA counselling and get into any of the IITs. For OBC-NCL it was 6 marks. For general EWS rank list it was 6 marks. For SC and ST it was 3 marks each. The common PWD rank list was again 3 marks. OBC-NCL was 3. General EWS PWD was 3. PWD rank list was again 3. ST PWD rank list was 3. And preparatory course PC rank list was 1. So if you're an open category student, you need to get at least 7 marks in each of the subjects to qualify. If you get any of the subjects less than 7 marks, you don't qualify. The other thing is the aggregate marks that you need. One is the minimum requirement at a subject level, and 2 an minimum requirement at an aggregate level across the 3 subjects, because you know that 360 is the maximum possible, and last year I think it was the highest was 332 if I remember correctly. Right? Now based on that, at an open category level, common rank list, it should be 74 marks at least you need to get at an aggregate level is what happened in 2025. Give or take a couple of marks, that's how it will be, typically in these kind of things. For OBC-NCL, it was 66 marks. And by the way, this year, there was a lot of talk about the aggregate level to be down to even 70 and 66, 68 also. There is a lot of conversations that are happening. I don't know where it will go. You'll obviously get to know about it within the next few days when the results actually come out. But last year, it was 74 marks, was the highest aggregate, lowest aggregate score that you needed to have to qualify for getting into any of the IITs. For OBC-NCL, it was 66. For general EWS list, it was 66. For all the other categories, it was 37. So SC, ST, common PW rank list, OBC-NCL PW rank list, and all those things, it was 37. And for preparatory course PC rank list, it was 18. So what you're dealing with as an open category student is you need to get at least 7 marks at a subject level and at least 74 marks at a aggregate level. Last year, I'm saying, when you could qualify, and this year you can take a couple of marks plus or minus for each of these things. Subject level, in my opinion, it will be 6, 7 and above still. But at aggregate level, it can change a bit. But that is the minimum score that you need to get, to be qualified to get into any of the IITs after the JoSAA counselling happens. I just hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please write to us here. If you, please subscribe to Btech360. And lastly, I must thank our university partner, Chitkara University, for enabling us to, put this entire thing together. Thank you so much.